We are here with you, Zach, now, and we wish to use this opportunity to share a teaching with your audience on the reality of what it means to be the best version of you. The best version of you. The best version of you is the realist version of you. There is no other way to see best in regards to you and how you can tap into this potential other than to see this as the realist version of you. There is no other way of understanding the best than the realist. The realist version of you is how you express the highest version of you. This is something that the human mind isn't typically aware of when they consider what it means to be the best version of them. And they will often find themselves creating this false version of them as influenced by society or other people, that they seem to put together this kind of false self and say, well, this is the best or better version of me. However, this version of me that I've worked so hard at creating isn't what feels true to me. It doesn't feel as though I'm expressing the real or authentic version of me. However, this version of me that I've put together as influenced by society or religion or media or entertainment or so on, this version of me may look better, may sound better, may wear better clothes or what have you. However, it doesn't feel like how I want to feel. And so to be the best version of you has to do with feeling, because feeling is the source of creation. If you're putting together a version of you that has been decided by others to be the best version of you and hasn't come from your own sense of feeling, then it cannot be said to be the best, because the best is what most closely expresses the real. It's the real. The real is the best. And so you'll find today throughout humanity or throughout culture that humanity is starting to become aware of the fact that authenticity is what is most desirable, is what is seen to be of the highest value. Authenticity, realness is what people want. It's the realness economy. It's the economy of authenticity. This is why people find themselves mostly interested in entertainment that requires the watching of others do things in their normal life. People are less interested these days in entertainment that is scripted, that is contrived, that is controlled, that is placed within this small box that has nothing to do with real feelings, real emotions, real expressions, real spontaneity that comes through the pathway of the present moment from the source of the higher self. This is what the economy will be more closely attuned to or aligned with going forward as humanity moves its way down through this ascension process. They will become more consciously aware of the fact that what they're actually interested in investing their money in, investing their interest in, investing their energy in is realness. Because it is the spirit that is real. A false reality or a false identity that one places around themselves as influenced by society or by culture has no energy in it, which is why there's no feeling when you engage with it. It feels like there's something missing. And so this teaching today on what it means to be the best version of you rests completely on the understanding of authenticity. There is no higher value than what is within you. Within you, the person watching this video, you right here, right now, have within you something that cannot be duplicated. It cannot be repeated. It can be imitated, yes. However, the imitation is not the authentic source. It's a copy. And this is not what your creator had intended when he created you. He created you as a one of a kind, something that cannot be duplicated. Yes, it can be imitated, but through an imitation, another spirit cannot find what it is truly looking for, which is to see another one of one. A one of one only wants to see another one of one. It does not want to see a copy or an imitation of a one of one. That's not what the spirit is seeking. The spirit is seeking to find expressions of spirit in other people. That cannot be done through a copy or an imitation. It cannot be done when you pull from your external environment or your culture all of these things that other people like to value because they've been told to, and say, yeah, I'm going to put that and put it inside of my personality. I'm going to act in that way. I'm going to speak in that way. I'm going to engage in that activity or that pastime or that idea. Why? Because other people seem to view it as valuable. And so I'll do it because they like it. And if they like it and I do what they like, then, well, I'll be worthy of receiving adoration or approval or acceptance. This is not real. And when you engage in life and in yourself in this way, it's unfulfilling for a reason. And so we would encourage you to honor the fact that the Creator has placed within you everything that you need. Already within you is everything that you need. And so to look outside of yourself for things that you think you need in order to be more valuable is a lost cause. It doesn't lead you anywhere that you truly want to go. And when you do go down that path, as you have before, you wind up with the realization that, yes, this is not somewhere I truly wanted to go. There may be pleasures that are involved in the arrival of that destination, yet those pleasures are fleeting. It's not truly fulfilling or nourishing to the depth of your being, which is why when you end up at that destination that you thought you wanted to arrive at, there is some short-term pleasure, yet it's never where you end up at fully or completely. This is what tells you or indicates to you that you have brought something together that has not been driven or motivated from within your authentic self. The best version of you is the real you. Understand, at the end of this transmission, our wish is for you to know and really understand that you already have everything that you need in order to live the kind of life that you truly want to live. Not the kind of life that you've been told that you should desire to live, but that you desire to live. This is the only kind of life worth creating. The kind of life that you desire to experience, that you desire to live. That is the best version of you. Waste no time, spend no effort on trying to put together a life that is made by or influenced by different things that you have no true interest in. Let go of valuing the ideals of other people and simply honor the guidance within yourself. You know what you truly desire by how you feel. If you consider a desire and it feels off, or it feels like it may have been influenced by another person, and you notice that feeling not fully turning you on in the way that only spirit can, then it's time to let go of that desire. It's time to honor more fully your heart's desire and follow through on that. Take action on that and simply allow the heart's desire to fuel the momentum and the action taking. That's all that you need to do. And as you move through that pathway of listening to your heart's desire, which is coming from the depth of your higher self, by the way, when you listen to that voice within yourself, which often speaks in the form of feeling, and you act on that feeling, you will be fulfilled. You don't have to know ultimately where it's going. That's not up to you to know. You're here to discover where it takes you. That is part of the fun. That's what makes it fun, is the discovery. All you need to do is be aware of what it feels like to listen to a heart's desire, to have one in your body mind. Have the courage to act on it, just as Zach is doing right here, right now, in this moment, having the courage to channel a spiritual collective from a higher domain of existence, of creation, and allow for us to transmit through him what we deem as most appropriate and valuable for you to hear in this moment. This is exactly what Zach is doing in this moment, is surrendering to the wisdom of Atrioun and allowing Atrioun to use his physical vessel as a conduit through which we can share the wisdom of the eighth dimension with you. This is what it means to live surrendered to your heart's desire. Allow the heart's desire to show you where it's going. You don't need to know where it's going completely and fully in terms of the final destination. That's not something that your spirit is interested in, because that's a mechanism of control. Create your best self by allowing your best self to embody, to express, to shine through you by listening to the vibration of it when it speaks. When it speaks, and however it chooses to speak, whether that be an inner dialogue, or an inspiration, an idea, a feeling state, you act on it. You simply act on it because it feels good. And if it's feeling good, it's leading you in the direction of your authentic heart's desire. When you do this, this is all you need to do to allow the best version of you to express in the physical form. And this is what it means to become who you came here to be. It has been our honor to share with you this transmission on this day, in this moment, and we wish you a good day being the authentic and best version of yourself, and look forward to the next opportunity that we have to share the wisdom of Atrioun. Be well. Thank you once again for tuning in to today's transmission. I look forward to the next video that I have for you, which will be very soon. I'll see you then.